Guys, we're back out here at Kingfish on the river for Wednesday night bike night. Got Les with us tonight. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Les Miller. I live out in Shepherdsville.
Okay.
Come over here. It's the first time I've been over here this night. I'm a proofreader by trade at a printing place.
Okay.
But I retire tomorrow.
Well, congratulations.
Tomorrow is my last day of work after 33 years.
Okay.
Sitting and reading.
This is one way to celebrate that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool to do this here tonight and stuff.
All right.
So.
Well, congratulations on your retirement. I'm sure you're ready for it. I'm sure that will allow you to do a lot more riding and.
Yeah, that's my plans. Is I plan to take my bike and ride different areas of the country.
Okay.
You know, I'll trailer to an area like a national park and ride that area for 10 or 12 days.
Okay.
And then go somewhere else.
All right.
Yeah.
Other than working right now and riding the bike, what else do you like to do for fun?
Well, that's about all I do is work.
All right.
But no, we got grandkids and we do a lot with them, and we go camping and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a family man. This is the grandpa.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about this very unique bike that you have with you tonight?
It's a 1976 Yamaha XS 650, and the original bike was bought on eBay for $400 as a non-running bike. And after I got it running, I found out that the charging system was bad on it, and then the carburetors had went stale because the charging system was bad, and that basically was all that was wrong with it.
Okay.
So I lucked out there and stuff, and then I built it as a recycled, repurposed material bike. Almost no money spent on it at all.
Okay. So you just found parts from laying around, or how did you acquire those parts?
A lot of it, flea markets, yard sales, eBay for some of the more unique stuff. It's washing machine parts and lawnmower parts and tractor parts and kitchen appliances. And one thing people comment on more than anything is the flashlight for our taillight.
Yeah.
It's wired into the system, so it works just like a regular taillight.
Okay.
And that kind of came by one night before I put the bags on. I had the light up in the front, and so when I put the bags on, I had to change the light. So, and I was out one night and my taillight blew, so I had a flashlight in my toolbox, and I went into a Minute Mark and got a red magic marker and marked it in and zip tied it on the frame so I could get home without a ticket.
Sure.
So I idea kind of come back as kind of stuck. When I was looking for another idea. But a lot of the sheet metal on it came out beside of a washing machine. The pipes are automotive pipes. It's got the ignition lights came out of a Light Bright game. It's
a little bit of everything. I understand that. Understand you mentioned earlier that you have some parts that maybe your daughter had picked up or found.
Yeah. Well, up on the steering stem, that looks like an adjuster. These bikes did have an adjuster there, but all there was a hole there, and I was wanting to cover it up. And when she was little, which was about 35 years ago, at a campground or where we were at, she was always collecting rocks.
Okay.
And when I was building the bike, that piece was in a box of rocks that she had picked up at a campground probably 30 years in the past. I have no idea where it come from, but it covered up a hole and looked like it would function. But I did try to make everything on the bike where everything does function that it does. I made the seat. It's all handmade, and the copper piece on the nose, that was a dish from a yard sale. I didn't have enough leather to cover the nose, so that was a yard sale find there. When I built it, I done all the leather work myself from a piece of leather from the flea market, and since then I've wore through the grips on it and starting to wear through the seat, and it's on its third set of tires. It's a good running old bike. I've have accessories to make it easier to ride when I'm going to go on a trip. I've got a piggyback tank that mounts on it, so I got extra gas, and got an extra thick seat cushion that I put on it.
You mentioned earlier to someone about the cruise control.
Oh, well, I don't know if this is legal or not. There's two rubber washers up there behind my grip, and a piece of leather going around there with a zip tie pull on it. So if I want cruise control, I tighten it up and I let go of the handlebars and relax for a few minutes while I'm going down the road.
The wind the shield there that you've got. What did you say that was from?
The metal came off of a hot water heater. That's the outer skin of a hot water heater, and then the face shield part of it is a grinding mask off of a machine to sell it. And I've got a heater made for riding in the wintertime. It's made out of the rest of the water heater.
Okay.
And it's a full fairing where I sit in there with that motor and air going over it. I'm toasty.
Sure.
You know, I'm comfortable with 20 degrees with blue jeans on.
All right. Well, I would ask, is there anything else you're going to do to it? But it looks like you've done everything that you can possibly do.
It's a work in progress. People give me stuff all the time to put on it and stuff. So a lot, flashlight and bags, stuff like that. People have over time say, "Hey, can you use this?"
Yeah. All right, Les, thank you so much for sharing your story and sharing your bike with us. Hope to see you again soon.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Bud, and you're watching Louisville Bike Night TV.
Hey guys, this is Calvin with Louisville Bike Night TV. We are at Kingfish on the River for Wednesday night bike night. We've got Greg and Tim with us from Ramblin Man Cycle Rentals. Guys, how's it going tonight?
Going great.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been riding for a long time and just trying to get some bikes together for people that need a bike to ride.
Okay. How long have you been riding, Greg?
I've been riding since I was 16. That's going back a few years, and I've really enjoyed it.
Sure.
I've had several different kinds of motorcycles, but Harley is my favorite.
All right. So tell us a little bit about Ramblin Man.
Well, it's for a lot of renting people that are coming out of town. A lot of times you'll have people that have friends coming in, and they'll rent a bike, or a lot of people just don't own them anymore, don't like the upkeep, or don't have the storage, and they'll rent a bike from us for a day or a week or whatever.
So it sounds like you don't have somebody can come in and rent one for a day. There's not you got to rent it for so many days.
No, not at all.
Okay. What, just Harleys, or do you have other bikes as well?
We've got 2 Suzukis also.
Okay.
Boulevards, 805s.
Okay. And when someone is interested in renting a bike, what's your process as far as rules and regulations for determining if they can ride or not ride and things of that nature?
Well, they have to, of course, have a license, not a permit. It's got to be a license for the insurance purposes.
Sure.
And got to convince us that they can handle a big bike.
Sure. All right. Can you tell us a little bit about the bikes you got with you tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, and this happens to be, there's a fleet, but out of every fleet, there's your favorite.
Oh, absolutely.
This would be by far my favorite. It's a 2002 Switchblade. She's a beast.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. We responsible riders only, because if you're not, you can get into trouble very quickly.
Okay. How long have you had the bike, and what have you done to it since you've had it?
It's been about a little bit over a year.
Okay.
And really not a whole lot has been done. If it's a little bit lower. There's been a few different things, but she came from the factory pretty together.
Sure.
And the riding experience on it is almost indescribable.
All right. So, your favorite, sounds like.
There's no doubt about it. No doubt.
I believe there was only like 600 of these made.
Okay.
So, and it's a screamer. It's a Screaming Eagle on top of that package. So it'll really fly. It's a 2002. It's got about 14,000 miles on it.
Okay.
This is a 2008 Softail Custom, and it's a 6-speed. It's just blow you off the road. Wide back tire. It's comfortable to ride somebody on the back with that. You don't even know they're back there.
All right.
And they'll blow that one alone, or that one also has, I believe, 15,200 miles on it.
Okay.
So,
and
that's the same with all of our bikes.
Okay. So not high mileage bikes that are about to fall apart.
No.
They're brand new babies.
No, they're all well taken care of, and we've got a Softail Deuce that's just excellent shape, and everything we've got's in good shape. We give discounts to like servicemen and firemen, police, things like that. And if somebody just wants it for a few hours, we'll work something out. Okay. We always work something out to get it rented.
What's your average rental rate?
Well, normally it's about $150 a day for a 24-hour period, but for the rest of the summer, I'm going to drop it down, keep it between 100 and 125.
Okay. All right. How does anybody get a hold of you if they need to?
They can call 502-445-5825, or they can look up Motor2Go, the letter or the number 2.com, and that's our webpage, and that'll tell everything.
Okay. All right. Appreciate you guys for coming out tonight and sharing a little bit with us.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Guys, this is Calvin with Louisville Bike Night TV. We are out here at Kingfish on the River for Wednesday night bike night. We've got Chuck with us. Chuck, tell us a little bit about yourself tonight.
Well, I'm a millwright. I work for Ford Motor Company. I just transferred down from Detroit down to the Louisville assembly plant.
Okay.
I've been here about a year and a half. Loving it so far. It's a great place to live, and love the bike nights. You know, the food, the atmosphere, everything's great about this town. I love it.
Awesome. Well, glad to have you in town. Are you able to get out and ride much, or are you working most of the time?
Well, you know, a little bit of both. You got to pay the bills. So, so you know, me and my girlfriend, she couldn't make it tonight, but we love to get out and ride. So, you know, like I said, this is a beautiful area to live. People who live here are fortunate, and you know, I've been enjoying my time down here since I moved down.
Cool. What do you do when you're not riding and working? Are there other activities that you like to get involved with?
Well, you know, I like hot rod cars. I got a Mustang Cobra, tinker on that. You know, just kind of a gearhead kind of guy. So that's kind of things that occupy my time.
Okay. How long have you been riding motorcycles?
Since I was 4 years old, man. 40 years. 40 years.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. Well, tell us a little bit about the bike you've got with you tonight.
It's a 97 Heritage Softail Classic. It's all done up, custom paint, chrome everything. It's got some SNS, accessories in the motor. It's got cammed up. It runs real strong. It's only 80 cubic inch, but man, it runs good. It sounds good. I've had this bike 2 years. Other than a few minor changes that I made to it, it's basically how I bought it. It's a Corbin seat with the natural ostrich leather. Okay.
What kind of trips do you take on it as far as average length of rides and so forth?
Well, you know, being that there's no storage on it and stuff like that, a couple 100 miles and I'm good on that one. Okay. So me and three of my buddies are heading out to Sturgis a couple weeks here, so we're gonna ride the Black Hills and experience the times out there. It should be pretty fun. Pretty good group of guys I'm going with. So, all
right. Chuck, we appreciate your time tonight. Thank you for telling us a little bit about yourself and sharing your bike with us.
Thanks for asking.
My name is Bud, and you're watching Louisville Bike Night TV.
Hey guys, this is Calvin. We're at Kingfish on the River for Wednesday night bike night. Got James with us tonight. James, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I live in Indiana.
Okay.
Grew up here in Louisville as well.
The sunny side of the river.
The sunny side. We have the best view anyway.
That's right. That's right. What do you do for a living, James?
Contractor.
Okay.
I do a lot of general contracting.
Okay.
So.
Kentucky and Indiana?
Mainly Kentucky.
Okay.
A little bit in Indiana, but mainly Kentucky.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you like to do besides work and ride the motorcycle?
Those are probably my two main things. Those are definitely my two main things. I got two boys, so they keep me busy. So there's not a whole lot of play in there.
Right.
Other than Wednesday night bike night.
Yeah.
So, outside of that, just hanging with the family.
Okay.
Just hanging with the family.
All right. How old are your boys?
12 and 15.
Okay.
So
are they involved with sports and lots of school activities?
School activities, and the motorcycles. They ride too.
Cool.
So.
Yeah.
So it's a family thing. It's been in my family for some years. I grew up with it as well.
Okay.
So.
How long have you been riding?
Since 5, maybe.
Okay.
Since 5.
All right.
3-wheelers, back when the 3-wheelers were still available.
Sure. Yeah, those were fun.
They were. Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
All right. Well, James, tell us a little bit about the bike you got with you tonight.
It's a 2000 Fat Boy. I picked this up last year in July. And spent about 6 months just completely redoing it.
Okay.
It was painted by John Avery, Derby City Customs is the ones who put everything together for me. We've changed out just about everything on the bike, from the rims, from PM Racing to the digital dash to the custom paint, which happened to be my handwriting, by the way. The guy that came in who did it, he completely copied my handwriting. So
nice.
That's the James edition.
I saw that. That's your edition.
That's my edition.
All right. Very cool.
If Eddie Bauer can do it, I can do it too.
That's right. That's right. What about the seat and exhaust? Tell us a little bit about those two items.
The seat is still factory. That's the original seat on it. I haven't touched that yet. That's probably been the one thing that I haven't done. The pipes are Kirker pipes. Like I said, the rims are PM Racing. That's an 18 on the back, and that's a 23 in the front.
Okay.
I think that's the only fat boy running around with a 23 on the front here in Louisville.
What would you do to it at this point, if anything?
I'm probably going to change that seat to a gel seat. I had thought about maybe putting some bags on it, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to keep it just the way it is. I'm just about finished with it. If anything, I may put another pipe on it just because the guys like to run a little hard. Yep. They like those triple numbers, and so the chrome pipes don't like that after a while. So
I hear you.
I may have to rechange those. But other than that, I'm really happy with it. Like I said, Derby City Customs, they did a really nice job of putting it together for me. And it's just been a fun toy.
All right. What about the bars? Tell us, comfortable ride for you?
12-inch bars, 8 hangers. I like it. I like it a lot. I really do. The 12's really comfortable, at least for me anyway.
Sure.
With that 23, it takes a little bit of effort to turn that big tar. So yeah, it's really, really comfortable. Really comfortable.
One last question for you. Skinny Pimp. You got to explain it.
There's about 14 of us, and it's really a boring story, but there's 14 of us that go to Myrtle Beach every year.
Okay.
We met a guy that was actually standing in the house beside us, and he said, you remind me of a friend of mine back in the old days, and he was skinny just like you, but he was a pimp. And all the guys heard that and said Skinny Pimp, and that name has stuck with me now for probably about 6 or 7 years.
Right.
So we just kind of incorporated it on the bike, and a lot of the guys know me as Skinny Pimp. So like I said, that's the truth behind that name anyway.
Well, I had to ask.
And it fits the bike. It's a smaller fat boy, so It's not the big bagger.
Sure. All right. Appreciate you coming out.
Thank you.
Sharing your bike with us. Hope to see you again soon.
All right. Thanks.
Hey guys, we're out here at Kingfish on the River again, Wednesday night bike night. Got Steve with us tonight. Steve, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Steve Coward. I've been riding since about 2007.
Okay.
First bike.
All right.
So me and my wife actually are doing motorcycle tours of Kentucky and stuff. So we have a website called Hound Dog Motorcycle Tours, and a travel blog.
Okay.
So
do you all do those yourself and then talk about them, or do you take people with you on those tours?
Both. Yeah, we do a lot of photography around Kentucky, and then we also do tours where we take people.
How long have you been doing that?
Year or so.
Okay. Good turnout. A lot of people following your blog. What?
Trying to get some people following the blog right now. Okay. Yeah. So we're just getting started. So we have day jobs.
All right. How much of Kentucky have you seen so far?
Pretty much all of Kentucky. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, tell us about the bike you got with you tonight.
I've got a Triumph Rocket 3. It's a 2300 cc.
Is that a inline 3? Is that what you?
It's an inline 3-cylinder. Okay. Yeah.
And what have you done with it since you've had the bike?
I put some exhaust and some chrome and some stuff like that on it, but other than that, it's pretty much stock. I mean, with it being 2300 cc's, you don't have to do much to the performance.
Tell us a little bit about the paint job.
Actually had the bike painted in Daytona.
Okay.
Went down for a bike week and had a guy paint it. The guy actually did the paint job overnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Steve, appreciate you coming out, telling us about yourself, and I hope to see you again soon.
All right.
Fish on the River, Wednesday night bike night. We've got Terry with us. Terry, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Terry Wright from the Portland neighborhood, and like to drag race. Just dedicated dad, granddad, and Portland biker, you know.
How often do you drag race?
I street race.
Okay.
Couple, 3 times a week.
Yeah.
You know, depends on my friends starting trouble with me, you know. A lot more in the future. I've been drag racing on and off for a long time, 30 years.
All right. You mentioned grandkids. How many grandkids you got?
1.
All right.
My old lady's got 15.
Other than riding bikes and drag racing, what do you like to do?
Well, fish, swim. You know, I like to get on the Ohio River all the time.
Okay.
And just enjoy partying.
All right.
Love the world, man, you know.
Tell us a little bit about your bike.
She's 06 Street Glide, KG paint job, 17-inch front wheel, 50 beefy spoke. It's just S&S fuel injected, bub header. She's been put through the mill big time. And the paint job come through KG where I crashed it down a Bowling Green.
Okay.
Long story short on that. But she's a sweetheart. It's my last one, my 4th one.
Yeah.
I'm about 33 years in the saddle.
Okay.
So.
And it loud when you pulled up. And what all have you done to it?
Not much.
Not much.
Let's leave it at that. Yeah, I haven't did nothing to it.
All right.
I really haven't did much to it.
All right.
You know?
Anything you want to do to it?
I'm doing a lot of work to it this year, and a lot of people knows it.
All right.
It's kind of going to be a sleeper. I'm having a lot of motor work done to it.
Okay.
A decent amount.
All right.
I like to have fun, put on little shows, you know.
Anything with the sound system that you've done, or is that stock?
No, it's got 3-way speakers in it. Can't remember. I think they're 3-way Kenwoods. Is the only thing I changed as far as the stereo system goes.
Okay.
And put that Kawasaki stuff on it. But I'm a shade hard on them. I got my black rose.
Yeah.
And it gives me my good luck on the riding thing, you know. And I'm just Motorworks what I'm getting ready to do to it.
Okay.
I got all new running boards at home and all that, all custom, tricked out.
Okay.
KG by KG.
Okay. Anything with the seat you're going to change or leave?
Yeah, the seat's getting ready to be changed. It's going to get where it holds my butt in there a little bit better. We're going to do it's a street racing.
All right.
And it will have some flames stitched in. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Motor work from here on out.
All right. Appreciate you coming out tonight.
Hey,
thank you so much
for
for
bike night. We appreciate being on there because it is cool, very cool.
This is Calvin with Louisville Bike Night TV. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to go to our website, LouisvilleBikeNightTV.com. From there, you can check out our schedule, see where we're going to be. Make sure you bring your bike out. Let's have some fun.